Peace, love, and light and quantanite.
Peace, love, light, and quantanite, family. I am Tassi Lee L.
And I am the Dynamite Soul Brother numero 1, walking around planet Earth making money, having fun, Joshua Peltier.
And this is the Wellness Wednesdays. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We have a great show lined up for you all. And just wanted to apologize for the temporary delay. But without delay, we're going to go ahead and get started.
Apologize for the delay. And without delay, we're going to give them delay of the land.
Delay of the land. So, how's everybody been doing this past week?
Oh, you got a brand new gizmo.
Oh, I've been had it.
You upgraded.
Yeah, upgrade with the camera thing.
Let me upgrade you.
So, if you're listening out there, you can actually see us and hear us at the same time if you go to Wellness Wednesdays 1 on Facebook. And not on Instagram yet because we don't have multiple devices to go live on both places just yet. We're going to do one at a time until further notice. But we're going to go ahead and go live so you guys can see as well as hear. Now, in the next 15 minutes, I want everybody to call in and try to be caller number 7 because last week we didn't get to give away our prize giveaway, our herbal supplement blood pressure balance. So I'm going to give away two this week. Yes.
Gifts.
So at the end of the show, we'll give away the one that we normally give away for this week. But we're going to give away last week's herbal supplement first.
Fantastical.
Show. So the number is 478-744-0058. And we're looking for caller number 7. So you go ahead and start calling in now. While we're doing our introduction, we'll go ahead and get your information and get your herbal supplement sent out to you.
What's the number again?
It's 478-744-0058. And
we are here.
Yes.
Live from the Wellness Wednesday studios.
That's right.
WWS. If you are listening to us live on Facebook, please make sure that you go to the website, thelight.live. That's TheLIGHT.live, so you can listen to us anywhere in the galaxy. Well, I don't know about the galaxy, but if you are able to get a signal or you have a website, then you'll be able to listen to us. And we are able to send you the supplements anywhere the mail people go. What do they call the mail people now?
U.S. Postal?
Yeah, the people. You know, they don't have to wear the outfits no more. They can wear whatever they want.
Yeah, some of them, I think, depending on what their route is.
No matter what their route is. What? Yeah, you can wear whatever you want now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a partner that's on that. Matter of fact, I need to call him. He's going to call in today.
Yeah.
And he's a light there, but I didn't know they could wear whatever they want.
Wear whatever the funnel cake they want.
Whatever the funnel cake.
And then, you know, because I saw one mailman in, like, flip-flops. And I said, wait a minute. I heard of casual Mondays, but they got casual every days. We are here with Wellness Wednesdays with the great Tassi Lee. My name is Joshua Peltier. Once again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We are still getting all the kinks out of our radio show. We do understand that there are some hiccups. And if that happens, drink you some water and hold it in your mouth for a little bit and put your fingers in your ears. The fingers in your ears, water does work.
Wow. How many seconds do you have to
Okay, here's the trick. Now, this is the actual factual. I can't demonstrate it because I'm holding my phone. But you put water in your mouth as much as you can. Don't swallow it. And you stick your fingers in both your ears as tight as possible. And then you swallow every single time the hiccups go away.
Okay, because the nose. You got to hold your nose, too?
No, don't hold your. How you going to hold your nose? You got 2 fingers in your ears.
You got to get a mannequin finger. Okay. That's awesome.
But it works. It works. I'm not making this stuff
swallow,
up.
You be like, it's over with.
Yeah. That's all you got to do. Take the big gulp, and then it's a rapture.
That's the kind of information you get here on Wellness
Well,
Wednesday.
I'm telling you. Somebody should pay me for that. That's historical, groundbreaking information.
That is pretty
And it
awesome.
works.
And it works. That's what we're about, practical information
That's
works.
it. I'm all about helping people be better.
Wow.
You got the herbs to do it. You got the herbs to do it.
So, man, tell me about something that you experienced this week. I know you've been taking supplements. You got the Quantanite ring.
Man, I've been doing it.
And today's show is all about the viewers and the people that's going live with us. And I have a couple of things that are scheduled. But otherwise, I just want to use our testimonies and experiences to keep the show going today. Because,
Yeah, man.
we have
You
so
know,
much.
this ring, I'm going to show people. If you go to the live on my page. What's the live for the wellness? I can't.
Oh, it's Wellness Wednesdays on Facebook.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got to figure out how to get that. Tag it live.
Wellness Wednesdays 1 is the.
There it is. See? I
at
knew
Wellness
it. I
Wednesdays
told you
1.
that. Because I kept on typing Wellness Wednesday and all kind of people was popping up. I even saw this tall midget on one of them.
Tall midget.
He thought about committing suicide. He jumped off the curb.
I appreciate the comic relief, man. This is really helping me.
But no, I got this ring right here. Dang, I got ash on my hand. The Quaternight ring. And today I did some more push-ups. So my goal is now.
Oh, your shirt looks smaller. Okay. I'm just joking. You might have watched it too many times.
You know I got low self-esteem,
Oh,
right?
man,
And then you try to joke on me live. Now remember what you told me last time. And then you try to clown on me.
Oh, man, I wasn't trying to clown.
I'm just kidding. You ain't hearing my feelings. Say whatever you want to say.
Oh, good.
I'm trying to do as many push-ups as possible in 10 minutes. That's the goal. So the first time today I did 50, right? And then I waited about a minute and about 5 seconds. Then I did 16 more.
Mm-hmm.
Then I waited another minute. I did 15 more. I waited another minute. I did 12. I waited another minute. I went up. I went 14.
Okay.
It's crazy. So I did it probably about 105 in a span of 10 minutes. It's like, because after I do them, you know, they hurt a little bit.
Right.
But then I'm rested for a little bit. I think the ring, once you slow down or something, I got like all kind of extra energy to do some more. I was inspired.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Quantum
So
do that for you.
listen, this ring,
Or the
it's like a Green Lantern ring. And the other day, I kid you not, I put my hand in the direction of this person, and they started feeling it burning. It's like feel it activating. And I kept on stepping further and further back. I was probably a good 5 feet away.
Wow. You kept on moving back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And it took a little longer for it to get to the person, but once it got there, it was like magic. I'm like David Copperfield, but, you know, I don't have to pull any rabbits out of my hats. But also, I'm taking the mental boost. Not the mental boost.
Morning boost.
Morning boost.
Now, that is definitely something I want to talk about because we're giving that away today. So
Yeah.
morning boost will be the topic
With-
of subject today.
Yeah, with the morning boost, it's like you
Right.
take it before you go to sleep, right before you fall asleep, for about 10 minutes. I have the ability to make my body go to sleep like that. I can tell my body when to go to sleep. I'm one of the most unique Bammers you ever gonna meet in your life. I can sleep anywhere. I mean, a bathtub, on top of a roof, on top of a hood of a car, in a club. When I was in Belize, they had a club right next to my room in the hotel we were staying at. I woke
Bumping
up.
all night.
My bed was 6 inches to the left because the bass was so loud. They partied all night long, but I was knocked the funnel cake out. I was snoozing. So I had the ability to go anywhere. But the thing about the morning boost is you can like remember your dreams better.
Yeah, man.
It make you sleep
Deeper.
better through. And the crack, I don't know what you be putting in these monkey supplements, but they taste good. They taste like candy almost.
Dr.
But
Peters is a monster.
it's like a weird candy taste, but it's like, and you're supposed to put it under your tongue, right?
Well, you can, but the morning boost tablets you can either chew them or
Yeah.
swallow them.
Yeah.
And but if you let them rest under your tongue, they just go into your bloodstream faster.
Yeah.
And it's just more of it.
I don't know if they working because I want them to work, but them jokers is working.
And they work. Trust me, my wife don't go a day without her morning boost. She's a school teacher. And
Yeah.
She goes to college online at night.
Uh-huh.
So every night when she falls asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning, at 1 o'clock, 12:30, whatever, she pops a 2 morning boost.
Uh-huh.
And she gets up, she pops up out the bed and does what she has to do. When she doesn't take it, she is suffering.
You know you winning. You know you winning when you got your wife doing what you say do. Listen to me.
It works.
I'm telling you.
Anybody do something that works. Like I say, practical information.
Yeah.
Means it really works.
Yeah. And I got the other stuff. The stuff you spray on the toothbrush to brush your teeth.
Happy breath. I knew something was different today.
I got this stuff called Happy Breath, right?
Right.
You spray it on the toothbrush, and you put it. You brush your teeth with it, and it starts to Is it gonna be backwards?
It's gonna be back.
That's okay. Y'all can read. Y'all dyslexic. It starts to foam. It comes out of the spray, but it foams up like
When you brush,
toothpaste. Yeah. I said, man, I feel a little bit better about myself. You know what I'm saying?
It neutralizes the sugar.
Yeah.
Or any kind of foul smell you had in your mouth.
Yeah.
It gets rid of the bacteria.
Because it was tough. because I was calling people on the phone. They was like, "Ooh, Josh."
No, man. Now, did you notice that your breath was fresh in the morning, even after you woke up? Normally, when you brush with toothpaste.
You know what? I didn't notice. You know what? I didn't notice that it was bad.
Right.
Because usually I can taste it. You know, like
Right.
mm.
That face always.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That face could be one of two things, but
Okay, sure.
for that one, it was for the breath. You know, but I didn't do that. And the thing about it, and what I've noticed is, you have to take these things, and we don't have to, but your body has to become accustomed to it, because it's used to taking all kind of drugs and other kind of stuff.
Artificial
Mine,
stuff.
I don't put that many other stuff in my body, but your body has to get used to it. It has to adapt to it because it absorbs it differently. And a lot of the drugs, which we talked about before, it's like 90% fake stuff and 10% the stuff you need.
Yeah, stuff you need.
But this is 100% all the stuff you need,
Yeah.
because these pills are so tiny. And I realize why they're so tiny.
They're potent as quantum.
Woo,
the
woo.
quantum effect is the smallest unit with the biggest output.
Man, it's
Like
amazing.
the ring.
Yeah,
The ring's one
Yeah.
of the strongest ones that he has, the quantumite.
yeah.
And you could put your hand up in the air, literally.
That's
and
what I've been
send the
doing.
Energy.
I've been sending that. Whew, boy,
It shocks you every time doing it.
I'm amazed.
Listen, every time I do it, and I've been doing this about 4 years
Uh-huh,
now, with the light and with the quantum
Yeah.
light. Not the quantum light 4 years, but with the light. And I always shock myself.
Yeah.
It is that amazing every time I do
Yeah,
it.
I shock myself too when I rub my feet on the carpet, but that's a whole other conversation. But the last thing I'm gonna talk about, and you can talk about whatever you feel like.
Hold on, let me talk
Go
about
ahead, you
morning
talk.
boost
Run
real
your
quick.
mouth, God dang it.
All right, morning boost. The reason you're able to I guess, retain your dreams or whatever. People always take it and say, I would dream. I haven't dreamed in a long time, because you get to get that deep REM sleep. Because when you're sitting still, morning boost will help you. It got the DMG, and it helps you relax, helps your blood vessels relax, and get your whole body to just go into that deep REM sleep, that realm, and you will get the most out of your rest. Whether you get 1 hour or 2 hours, I always test it when I'm really tired and I have to get up early in the morning. He made it for college students.
Amazing.
Because they're always up hanging out at night, and then have to get up early for a test or something the next morning. Okay. Let me see. We got somebody on the line.
Yeah.
Interrupt.
So this live, y'all.
Okay, let's go. Who we got on the line today?
This is Salaahuddiyn Serville, a.k.a. Quantum Master Healer. Fellow light therapist, my brother. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on, my fellow light therapist? Say, are you using a headset today?
Yeah, I actually am using the headset. Is it giving some feedback?
Yeah, it's kind of low.
Okay.
Is there any way? If there's any way you can adjust, man? Because I want to let me introduce you. This is Salaahuddiyn Serville, one of our master light therapists from Quantum Natural Health and Wellness, and he has his own practice, light therapist like myself. He's one of my colleagues, and last week we brought on Ifeatu Mavabe, and she is also a master light therapist. And she gave some of her testimonies, but Salaahuddiyn Serville is here today, calling in from Atlanta, Georgia, to give us some input about light therapy, herbs, and some of the testimonies that he has. So it sounds like he's traveling right now.
You going to the airport?
No, actually, yeah, I'm actually driving around in the A right now as we speak.
All is well. All is
So
well.
you picking up groceries. Why you had to give me some
Let
aloe
me see if
vera
I can
juice?
take my headset out.
I need some aloe vera
speaker,
juice.
see how that works.
The watermelon kind.
Okay.
Can you all hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you pretty good.
It sounds
man.
real good now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
good.
Yeah, man. So just give me a little rundown about yourself. I let Josh ask you some questions because he always has good questions.
But you got all the answers.
I got a lot of them. Sometimes I have to call Doc. But yeah, brother, just give me a little quick rundown about your experience with quantum and the herbs and light therapy, just from your standpoint, and then I'll let Josh hit you with the 21 questions.
Okay, that's fine. I'm all ready for it. I was first introduced to Quantum Natural Health and Wellness. First, my name is Salaahuddiyn Serville. I'm a master light therapist with Quantum Natural Health and Wellness. First began my journey as a light therapist roughly back in 2017. At that time, I was pretty much in a dead-end job. I worked for the Department of Corrections as a correctional officer, and the outlook for that future was pretty dim.
Right.
And my fellow brother here, Itasi, he was divinely inspired to seek out a man of wisdom with gray hair. And, we had been both, searching for who this person was. And he had reached out to me one day and said he finally came across him. And it was someone he actually, met before previously. And at that time, I had, a little accident where I was, rushing towards a door, and I actually stepped on some a glass, and the shard of glass broke inside of my foot. So I'm bleeding all over the floor. I got a wound that's worth getting stitches for, and I was trying to avoid going to the hospital. So I shared it with my brother Itasi, and at that time, he had already began the process of becoming a light therapist, and I had been in pain for maybe about a week, limping. So, he said that, he'd be able to patch me up. So after he did a therapy, a light session on my foot, I was able to actually jump up and down on my foot. The wound was closed, I wasn't bleeding, and I was able to walk like normal. So I was pretty much amazed by that fact, and I had never come across anything like that. And, that's pretty much what jump-started my journey as a light therapist, because I saw how great it worked for myself, so I know exactly how great it will work for other people. So that's just a quick introduction of my journey beginning light therapy.
Real quick, thank you for that. I got about 15,000 more questions for you. Real quick, anybody who is listening to me live on the Facebook apparatus, the Book of Faces, go to www.thelight.live so you can hear our guest. We don't have the capability to hook him up to the Facebook, but he's calling in right now, and he's dropping some serious nuggets that you have to listen to. This man is already phenomenal. I can tell you already why I can tell you he's phenomenal, because he does not have a challenge with giving Atasi his props. That's a man who knows who he is, doggone it. So let's wrap this up. Not wrap this up. Let's back it up. Now, were you a instantaneous believer, or did you have to come around to the light therapy and the whole Quantanite?
I mean, I was pretty much an instantaneous believer because, based off, what I know of Itasi, anything that he steps into is going to be the truth. He's always going to forward the truth, in his actions and what he speaks. He's, very direct. And so I know when he says something it works, I can trust it. So I was already sold on the fact that he mentioned to me. And once I step into the actual experience of experiencing life for myself, it just solidified everything, 360 degrees.
Now, were you an athlete? Because you sound like you're pretty in shape.
Yeah, I'm pretty in shape. I pretty much work out every day. I do some kind of form of physical exercise, yes.
So did you play football, basketball, backgammon, spades? Were you like what do you call it, marbles, or did you like hopscotch? We don't judge here.
I got you. Well, I didn't officially play any sports in high school, but when it came to sports, speed was my thing. So basically, running track, football, I had the speed. Baseball, I had the speed. So yeah, that was my thing, speed.
Okay, now help me out. How many people have you helped thus far?
Oh man, whew.
Do you need a break?
I would say I've at least helped at least 100 people.
Really?
If not more.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Talk about it. What were the results, or talk about how they felt after you did what you did to them?
Oh, they felt phenomenal. Well, each particular person's experience is a little bit different. I know one of the people I helped was one of my godsons. So his particular situation, now he was into sports. He's an athlete, big guy, he was 6 feet tall, and he had two issues that happened to him on the football field. One, he was tackling somebody and pretty much turned his knee the wrong way. Ooh. So his knee was out of commission. So after pretty much about two sessions of light therapy, he was back in the game, and he was supposed to be out for a whole month. So it probably maybe took him a little bit over a week.
Wow.
2 weeks. Yep.
So he was able to go play again back on the field. Was he back in the game, or was he on the sidelines, or did he get a full recovery?
Oh, he was back in the game. He was full recovery, and previous to that, I guess he was having he's a big guy, so he jumps straight in. And previous to that, he actually had got a concussion on the football field to where he blacked out completely.
Interesting.
And,
Go ahead.
and they told him that, they pretty much, said that he was going to be out of the game for at least 2 months. And myself and another light therapist at that time, we pretty much did light therapy on the pressure points in the skull and the brain because, light therapy has the ability to actually reverse brain damage, and speed up the process of healing, so that, pretty much it could be more functioning. And, we did that to him, pretty much after the first session, he had better mental clarity. He was more coherent. He was more cognizant. And after that second session of light therapy, which was maybe about a week later, they actually approved him to be able to go back and play again.
Let me get this straight, because I don't know if everybody heard you, but I'm going to repeat it. You said that you were able to use light therapy on his brain and his skull, and you were able to help him with his CTE. I mean, he probably have CTE, but with his concussion syndromes. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Can you explain that, how that happened?
Well, with the light itself, it pretty much speeds up, it activates your immune system, and that's divided into your sympathetic and parasympathetic system. So anything when it comes to healing, when it comes to repairing damage in your body, the light is going to stimulate the energy cells in your body to release higher levels of energy so that that healing process is sped up on a higher level. So when we use light, we're accessing the body's own natural healing capabilities and speeding that process up, a lot faster. And then on top of that, we're using, some of our listeners may be familiar with traditional Chinese, medicine, and it's been practiced for over 4,000 years. And just recently, scientists are just catching up to being able to verify the accuracy and effects of, pressure points, using pressure points to stimulate the body's healing. So there's particular pressure points in the skull. One of them, a lot of people are familiar with is called the third eye. So we stimulate that particular meridian. There's 2 points in the back of the neck, GP20, and there's other couple of points in the skull that help to, reverse, brain damage and, issues with memory. And there's some other points within the hands, the reflexology, that we can stimulate at the tips of the fingers that helps to speed up that process. And also, almost forgot, we use that in conjunction with like all natural bioprogram supplements. And in his case, we use Alpha 7, and also we use NeuroSpark, which helps to stimulate brain functioning.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if you can see my face, but think of somebody who likes cotton candy.
Yeah.
And they're a sugar addict. That's how I'm looking, because this is quite phenomenally fantastical. Somebody just asked me on the Facebook Live, thank you, Andrea Cook. She says, where is the research that supports its use? Are there any benefits for addressing mental health concerns? That was my question too, because somebody told me I had mental challenges. Like just this morning, right when I was driving at the stoplight. Well, he said in so many terms I can't repeat on air. And then, you must be crazy. I was like, God dang it, he think I got some challenges too. But so quickly, what is the research that supports what you're saying? Because I am utterly fascinated.
Well, in regards to light therapy in general, NASA, they did a whole 30-year study on the effects of light on the human body, and that whole entire process, led to light therapy, actually being, FDA approved. So, NASA, top technological science organization, they approve light therapy. So there's a lot of studies. If you go online and Google and hit NASA research, they have a lot of published journals on the effects of light therapy and its healing benefits.
Can you say what? Go online and Google what? I'm sorry.
Just NASA research on light therapy.
NASA research, yeah. And also, does it help anything with mental health?
Mental health, and directly it does. I wouldn't say that you could just, point a light on somebody and they're going to be fixed. But, there's a lot of factors that, contribute to mental health. And I would say our herbal supplements in combination with the light therapy can definitely contribute to the improvement of overall, mental health.
Okay, and to anybody who is questioning it or having some concerns, there is absolutely nothing invasive. There's no cutting. There is you don't even, in some cases you don't have to take off your clothes. Like you could just use the light and point it at a specific area. How do I know this? I saw it for myself. I'm not only what did he say? I'm not the president, but I'm also, but that's not, I'm not the president. Yeah. I'm not a client, but I'm also the president. But I saw it myself with my friend who actually cut her finger down to the white meat. And it was bleeding profusely. Mm-hmm. And, the great Atasi, he was so calm and cool because, it was a lot of blood. When they say, I know it was the blood, it was everywhere. And he put the light on her finger, and not only did it stop bleeding, but it started to scab over immediately. And scabs usually take 1 to 2 days, depending.
At least.
But the blood was not stopping, and he stopped it in a matter of minutes. I was literally blown away. So
5 minutes. Yeah.
And I'm not here to blow smoke. If anybody knows me, I may talk in hyperbole and talk a little outlandish, but one thing I do not do is lie, unless I'm sleeping or whatever. Okay, so what advice would you give, real quick, sir, on anybody who has any kind of ailment? Let me ask you this. What ailment have you not been able to help?
I'm drawing a blank.
I have a pen and paper if you need help with that.
I'm drawing a blank. So for pretty much every single scenario we've come across, we've been able to help. Some situations require a lot more work than others. I can name one particular situation where there was a young, I believe he was 5 years old, young boy. He had contracted spinal meningitis at 4 months. Oh, yes, so it affected his, his speech centers. So, in the case of him, we were able to, he was very active, but, he was very intelligent, very genius. He couldn't, express himself, verbally, but when it came to operating devices, technology, he knew it in and out thoroughly. But, he would have these moments where he would pretty much, just be very excited, very, very hyper. And after our sessions of light therapy, we had got word that, with his through his speech therapist, that he was beginning to finally enunciate like the sounds of words and letters. So that was one case that was very profound, and that was something that we needed to continue to work on.
Excellent. How can people get in contact with you? And how can they, if people need help, where should they go? Because I think sometimes people are afraid to ask for help. So yes, I'm giving them an opportunity to talk to you directly. How should they get in contact with you?
Oh, I'm easy. They can give me a direct call. They can either visit my IG. My IG handle, it's quantum _master _healer. So Quantum Master Healer. I'm on IG.
And how do you spell that? Because I don't know how to spell quantum.
Yeah, quantum is QUANTUM.
_healer _master.
Oh, _master _healer.
Oh, I'm dyslexic. Okay, _master. Why is that funny when I tell people that? _master _healer.
Also, Salaahuddiyn, give them your extension from the 855 number.
Oh, yeah. So, my extension from the 855 number is extension 3.
And that's 1-855-764-4473 for the Quantum home office line. You can reach him at extension. What extension was that again?
Extension 3.
You sure? I thought extension 3 was mine.
Yeah. well, hold on. Let me. I believe it's extension 5.
5. Okay.
He asked you twice. Right. He wasn't trying to blow you up. He asked you twice.
Yeah. I had it switched. Yeah, extension 3 is my brother Tazi. Mine is extension 5.
All right, that's 1-855-764-4473. That's extension 5 if you want to reach Master Light Therapist Salaahuddiyn Serville.
Fantastical. Continuing to move right along. Would you call yourself a healer now, or is it what you do that does the healing? Are you the master, or can anybody do this? How about I ask that question?
You know, we definitely have programs to assist in training master light therapists.
Really?
Yes.
Now that is interesting.
Yeah, we're taking students right now, actually.
Really? Mm-hmm. Son of a black bald eagle. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We're in the process of taking students right now as we speak. Now, in the question in regards to do the tools do the healing, or is it myself? And I would say, brother, it's both. Along with being a master light therapist, I'm also a Reiki master in Kundalini healing Reiki. And and Kundalini healing Reiki is just energy. We all have the inherent capacity to heal. So once a person becomes a master in that system and attuned to that specific energy, they're able to heal others across distance, across the world with just the intent of thought and energy.
Yeah, I've actually had Reiki done on me before.
Oh, really?
And it's kind of difficult to explain. Mm-hmm. But all I know is I felt better afterwards. Yes. Yeah. So if you do that, then you are really honed in to what you're doing. You must have a certain kind of energy, because to do what Atasi does, I've seen them, you have to have a lot of patience with people. Whew.
Yes.
Because sometimes, they don't necessarily agree or believe because they've been caught up in the situational understandings that they need a specific doctor to quote-unquote heal them. But
exactly.
The body has been designed, don't give me a platform now, to heal itself. And let me begin by saying in Matthew, how do you deal with people who are sometimes doubting you? How does that happen? Or how do you handle it?
Well, I always invite people to see it for themselves, to experience it themselves. I say, hey, pull up on me, or I'll pull up on you.
That's
pull up game strong. We're mobile like therapists as well.
Oh, woo! I started to duck up in here when you talking about pull up. See, I'm from Kansas City.
KC.
I've seen a few things and I know a few people, so please don't start talking in that slang.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, okay, so real quick before we let you go, what advice would you give to people?
Well, what advice would give to people in terms of just in general, or just in terms of like that cognitive dissonance people experience when it comes to trying alternative therapies?
See, using big terms everybody don't know. Now, why you gonna drop that? You went to a few schools, so everybody knows nothing about cognitive dissonance. Man, what kind of therapy? You got an MS and a BS and an MBS and the STD and a DSD and a DSW and a BMW. Explain what you mean by cognitive dissonance, because I know exactly what it means, but there are a few people who may not know.
Yeah, cognitive dissonance, in short, is just that when you're locked into a particular way of thinking, and someone provides you another opportunity that can be a benefit to heal you, and you're just not open to it. You just shut down. You just see what you want to see. You're not seeing the truth.
Exactly, and it's a term in communication as well as in life called the implementation dip, where it's difficult for people to change because they're so used to stuff being the same. And if you have a class, and I deal with a lot of teachers, when you're dealing with a class and behavior is like at an all-time bad or low or whatever with the class, you have to change how you deal with them. And, it may be a time for them to accept the change, but once they accept it, they'll start to believe it. And that part where it's hard to accept the change is called the implementation dip. It's the same thing with your body. When you're trying to coerce it to accept the new chemicals or the supplements, whatever you're trying to put into it, your brain has to first accept it. before you can start the process of the healing. I've been to numerous naturopaths, and they tell you that for you to change your body, it has to take up to 30 to 45 days.
Yeah,
and they said it's going to get worse before it gets better because your body is adjusting to the change.
Called healing pain.
There you go.
Yep.
And so I understand the process totally. And I appreciate every single thing that you are doing, sir. I think that we not only are appreciative of you, but we're thankful and we need you.
Thank you.
But we need more like you also.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they can make more like him.
Well, like I said, they can be trained if they have the will. If they're willing and able, they can be trained.
I think that's fascinating that y'all training folk.
So if you guys are interested in being trained in light therapy and becoming an herbalist, the program is 2-in-1, and you can inquire about it by calling 1-855-764-4473 at the home office. That's 1-855-764-4473. The cost of the whole tuition and everything for the certification is under $3,000, so it's definitely affordable. So just call us and let us know that you're interested, and we'll get you on the schedule for the next set of classes and let you know everything that it entails.
And real quick, sir, anything you want to say before you let us go, before you leave us?
Oh yeah, sure. To follow back on that question you asked me about how do I approach people like that,
yes.
I'd just say that I pretty much approach them with gentleness, compassion, and I just pretty much just continuously inform them, just show that I'm always going to be present. I'm there for their healing and their well-being, and that over time works to help people make their changes. But I'll definitely say that if you're curious about red light therapy, you're curious about Quantanite, check us out. Check out our location in Riverdale, 501 Highway 138, Riverdale, Georgia, suite number 6. And also tune into our lives at the Simple Truth LLC and at Quantum Master Healer. And tonight, actually, we're kicking off our second day of Kundalini Reiki healing. So, we'll be on live tonight at 9 o'clock. So if people want to experience a mini session of live healing, they're more than welcome to tune in. So it'll be at kundalini.reiki.healing. And to spell Kundalini for you guys is Kundalini, healing, Healing. I'm sorry, the Reiki before the healing.
And the reason this is significant, everybody, because we actually use the Quantanite to enhance the healing power.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Hey, Salaahuddiyn, real quick for you, I'm going to get you to do one more thing because we got a couple more minutes. Expound on the Quantanite and your experience with that, because light therapy is one thing, and then Quantanite, using the infrasonic wave device is another thing. And I don't think you had a chance to expound on that at all. You just briefly touch that topic before you go.
Oh man, Quantanite is amazing, and it's a very powerful experience. Briefly, in regards to Quantanite, so I don't want to belabor y'all with all the technical difficulties, but crystals themselves, they have natural vibrations. So at Quantum Natural Health and Wellness, we found a way to enhance the natural vibration of a crystal to make it heal pain, to reduce pain, to remove pain. And everyone who's come in contact with these crystals, it's been able to balance and ground their energy. It's been able to give them mental clarity. Some people, I know there's one particular person who was a massage therapist, one of our fellow light therapists. She allowed him to hold the Quantanite crystal for 10 minutes, and he had been dealing with the issue or a problem for over a year. And after that 10 minutes, he received clarity on what he needed to do in regards to that issue. So that's just a quick testimony explanation of the power of Quantanite, and some of the things that it can do.
Awesome. So, one more time, everybody. This is Master Light Therapist and Herbalist Salaahuddiyn Serville for Quantum Natural Health and Wellness. And you can reach him at 1-855-764-4473 at extension 5, not 3. Yeah. 1-855-764.
He in Atlanta traffic.
4473.
Yeah, bear with me, y'all.
That's right. Extension 5. That's Salaahuddiyn Serville, Master Light Therapist. Very expensive. Very experienced.
He should be expensive. God dang it.
Very experienced and very knowledgeable person in regards to light therapy, herbs, and quantum healing. So you guys give him a shout. And he's in the Atlanta area, Decatur area. He's there servicing the whole area up there, 285. You can find him. He'll find you. So So thank you again, brother, for calling in, man. I really appreciate it. It's good to have colleagues like you that can call in and verify who I am, what I do, and I'm not the only one. Let them know this is a real team.
I'm not the only one.
That's right, man. I really appreciate you, brother, taking your time out. So you travel safe out there in the Atlanta traffic, man.
All right, you as well. Thank you for having me on today.
I appreciate it.
Okay, brother. Peace.
Have a good one.
All right. Peace.
So now, thank you so much, sir, for taking the time out and calling into the show. We are here doing our thing. We are starting something new.
Yeah.
Something fresh. We're broadcasting all over the entire galaxy. I don't know.
I'm sure the aliens are picking up the signal.
Oh, shucks. Gonna get us into a whole nother challenge. But what we're doing, we're actually doing sponsorship. So if you are interested in getting your actual ad business, whatever your service is, no matter what it is, well, we have the licensing to say, no, we're not going to talk about that on the air. But if it's trying to help folk, more than likely we're going to say, let's go for it. And so just call us. You can contact Atasi direct, or you can call the show. How can they get in contact if they want to be a sponsor?
Oh, well, I would just definitely go ahead and use the 855 number, extension 3. So 1-855-764-4473, extension 3. And I will talk to you directly about the options and packages and the ways you can get your information on our radio show.
Fantastic. And our first actual, well, I guess our second sponsor,
right,
is Southern Vegan Soul Cafe. They are located in Macon, and the best thing about their food is all vegan, but it's quite delicious. I've had the luxury of tasting it, and I must say it's amazing.
Absolutely.
Right now, if you text the word vegan, that's VEGAN, that once again, that's VEGAN to the number 478-220-7354. Once again, that's 478-220-7354. You will get 10% off of your bill right now. I think this is going to last for the next 45, 55.
It's to the 16th, March 16th.
Okay, I was going to say days, but you have right now, if you call them right now, place your order, you get 10% off of your bill, and that number is 478-220-7354, Southern Vegan Cafe. Everything is vegan. Something is soul cafe. Atasi, once again, always reminds me. I'm forever messing up, y'all. Pray for me. But yeah, text them right now.
Okay, and also want to give another. I'll take a brief second to recognize one of our biggest sponsors. That's Quantum Natural Health and Wellness, located at 501 Highway 138 in Riverdale, Georgia. The Dr. Samuel Peters office. You can call and make an appointment, get a consultation. Okay, you can call, make an appointment, get a consultation, and get some herbal supplements just by calling in 1-855-764-4473. That's 1-855-764-4473, and you use extension 1. And if you'd like to use the coupon TRUTH when you call, you get 5% off your order or 5% off your consultation, wherever it is, light therapy and so forth. And that's Dr. Samuel Peters for Quantum Natural Health and Wellness, 501 Highway 138, Riverdale, Georgia, Suite 6.
Now, Dr. Peters, he is the creator of all of this, correct?
Yes, he's the creator.
I had a friend who told me, this ain't nothing new. This ain't, it was another doctor. He did the same thing. I said, I don't think so. I said, I've been around a bunch of naturopaths. I've met a lot of people. Trust me, I met a guy who told me he could turn into a werewolf one time. He started sweating and shaking. I said, he might do it. Let me get out of here. Lord Jesus, there's a fire. So I have seen a lot of stuff, been around a lot of stuff, and I have seen this, and this is the first time I've ever seen this.
Right.
So I can't validate what she was saying, but I can validate it's the first time I've ever seen anything like this.
Well, like I said, it's been around for 65 years. NASA started out with light therapy first, and once Dr. Peters learned that he was able to make it better, and for the past 15 years he's been using light therapy to do something that NASA was able to do after 30 sessions. He was able to do it in one session, and they were able to get 15% relief, and he was able to get 85% relief.
Say what?
So it's not like anyone else. I don't like to hear when people say, "Oh, I've seen that before. I've done it." No, it's not been done before. It literally is the first time for anybody to get 85% relief in a 30-minute session. Especially when my mother experienced the sciatic nerve pain and got rid of her sciatic nerve pain in 20 minutes.
That's amazing.
And nobody else could help her. None of these already been around doctors could help her at all with their stuff. So
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So I'm gonna get back to the phone lines real quick. I got to get y'all to call in because nobody called in the first time. I think we had the line tied up with our guests. So we're gonna take caller number 7 and caller number 11. Those gonna be the 2 winners. So you got to call in 478-744-0058. 478-744-0058. Go ahead and call in now so we can get a winner so we can send these herbal supplements out to you expediently.
Yes, and I got people listening to me in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, and even if you're in Canada, you can get these supplements.
Right, I got a couple of people listening in from
New Zealand.
From New Zealand, yeah, definitely. They're gonna be calling in too if they got minutes to do that long distance call.
I forgot about that. Are you gonna pay for their minutes?
No, I can't. Pay for minutes. It's definitely an investment you want to make.
Now, the biggest thing that's on the news right now, you can't go anywhere without talking about it.
Yeah.
And everywhere you go, it's in your face, and no matter what you turn on, somebody's talking about it, something's changing about it, something's closing because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what that is, right? Bad breath.
Yeah, bad breath.
I'm just joshing with you. Did I just say my name? The coronavirus. Yeah.
Right.
Can this assist with that? Is it possible?
Yeah, definitely. I just look at corona as another version of flu or cold. It's been around a long time. The coronavirus is basically considered a common cold and those symptoms that go with it. So as long as you're drinking good water, keeping that stuff flushing out of your system, and if you use a herbal supplement that we gave away 2 weeks ago, it's called Alpha 7.
I use Alpha 7.
Yeah, boost immunity.
Yeah,
really
I'm waiting
helps.
for Alpha 8 to come out.
Well, yeah, Alpha 7 definitely boosts your immunity so you can help address any of those cold and flu symptoms. And if you check out my website, thesimpletruthllc.com, you can find all those products and services all in one place. So you definitely want to check that out. That's thesimpletruthllc.com, THESIMPLE, truth.com.
Yeah, and that website is, woo, that thing is smoking.
Awesome, that's awesome.
It looks good on your phone
all right, so
and the website.
We got the first winner online. Who's there?
Who we talking to?
Check out.
You're talking to Nicole Austin.
Find all those products.
Can you call somebody else? Hey, Nicole.
Hey.
Nicole from Heart to Heart.
Heart to Heart.
You got in on the line. Surprised the lines are so busy. You made it in.
Yeah, that phone's been blowing up now.
Awesome. So, Nicole, you're the winner.
I'm the winner.
You're the winner. You won,
Chicken dinner.
blood pressure balance will be getting shipped out to you, and if you would, you can contact us directly. I know you can have our numbers because we do radio together. So give us a call and we'll get your address and we'll have it shipped out to you immediately. Congratulations.
And real quick, Nicole, talk about your kidneys and how they feel better.
They feel much better. I've experienced, and I know most people, when I tell them that meat affects me and makes me hurt and causes kidney stones, they look at me and say, what? But really, meat that affects me, but I like it because I was raised eating meat and I'm accustomed to it. And so
you're an addict.
when I overindulge in meat, I hurt.
Kidneys.
It affects my kidneys. And I can feel it starting. So twice I've hurt. I've been able to meet with the Tasi, and he performed light therapy, and it really, really does help.
How long did it take?
Me drinking the water, the 3-in-1 water, the kidney restorer, and the light therapy I've been able to feel much, much better.
Now, real quick, we did it live on the show. Can you tell us how long it took for you to feel better?
Probably about 5 minutes.
Because the first time he poked you, you had a little reaction, but then
it was getting a little hot.
A little hot. Well, I was told, and the Tasi can back me up on this, that if it's getting hot, that means it's working.
Definitely, it's penetrating the cells and it's working.
Yeah, he did adjust it because it was a little bit high. I didn't say anything, but it did get a little hot, and he repositioned the light, and I felt better. and I felt so good. To the next week, I went and got me a 3-piece fish dinner, and I felt bad again.
Nicole.
Oh, by the way, everybody can see this testimony that Nicole had about her fish dinner on the YouTube channel, The Simple Truth LLC. You can see Nicole's video where she came in and got some light therapy at Southern Vegan Soul Cafe. It happened to be there.
Yeah.
And we gave her a sample, and she got relief again from that fish dinner that made her kidneys hurt.
Okay, yeah, Nicole, we appreciate you taking the time out to call in.
You're the winner.
Stop eating meat. I mean, you hard-headed. God dang. But okay. All right, but yeah, we'll let you go. Have a good one.
All right.
All right,
Bye-bye.
peace.
We still are looking for another caller. We got some more stuff to give away. We giving away free health today.
Now, if you knew, we were talking about, if you were here earlier on the show, you heard us talking about Morning Boost. So Morning Boost is the one that you can take at night and wake up in the morning feeling energized and like you had a great night's sleep, even if you only had a couple of hours of sleep. And so Morning Boost is definitely something we want to give away today to get people the experience of having that jump out of bed feeling that Josh was talking about earlier.
Yeah, it's more like a hop out.
Hop out. Okay.
Yeah, a jump you go real high. Hop you go just a little bit off the ground.
You're right. It's first thing and when you get up, it might just be a hop.
Yeah. So yeah, please keep on calling. We are listening and trying to help folk be better, and it's free. You know, we ain't making you pay nothing for this.
We got the shipping and handling and everything.
Do you have another caller?
Okay, this is the second winner. Who's there?
This is Tammy Pitts. Hey, Joshua.
Good morning, young lady. How are we doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm at home actually sick from work. I have fibromyalgia. At least that's what I've been diagnosed with. And a lot of inflammation and muscle pain and tension. And I'm digging what you guys are saying about this light therapy. I'm actually on my way to an acupuncture appointment, but I think this will do me better than acupuncture.
Okay, real quick, Tammy. I've been knowing you for a while, and fibromyalgia is just one of the challenges that you have. Can you go over all of the challenges you have?
Oh, my goodness. We don't have enough radio time. Y'all can't pay for enough radio time for that.
Well, give us 10 of them.
10 of them.
Fibromyalgia, degenerative arthritis. I have two types of arthritis. And the fibromyalgia, at least part of, they said it's an algia. One doctor said it's an algia. Another said it's fibromyalgia. But my muscle inflammation and tension gets so, especially when I'm stressed, so bad that one side of my body actually went numb, and I had no control over it. It went limp. And I thought I was having a stroke. And went to the hospital, MRIs and all of those things. They actually thought I was having a stroke. They said they'd never seen one on the right side of the body. And what it was that all of my muscles just locked up on the right side of my body from all of the inflammation and the knots and all of that. So
let me ask you this. How many medications are you taking?
Right now, because I usually, at that time,
yes,
I was only taking 2. Now I'm taking 4.
Okay.
And what other ailments do you have? Keep on talking.
Like I said, I'm actually headed to an appointment, and then also, it's going to take a long time, but it runs the gamut, because when the right side of my body went numb from the neck down and it went limp, the right side of my head was throbbing. It felt like somebody was stabbing me on the right side of my head. The right side of my face was twitching. My right eye was watering, and it was bloodshot red.
Oh, wow.
And so there's, they tell me anxiety as well. The anxiety and things, what most of the doctors say, and I've seen several, from rheumatologists to, the doctor that did the MRI. They've done all these brain scans and stuff. So some of the doctors said that the fibromyalgia brought on the anxiety, the brain fog, severe brain fog. People who've known me in my younger years know that I'm usually Johnny on the spot. I'm on top of things and all of that. But it's led me to a lot of jitteriness, the heart palpitations. I mean, it runs the gamut.
Now, also, another thing that happened to you, you were in a car accident, correct?
Correct.
Did that make your situation better or worse?
It compounded everything that I had going on and added some things.
Now, what part of your body is hurting physically?
Today, everything. I mean, it's to the point of my it feels like I have like pneumonia or something. My eyeballs, my teeth, my gums. Not to mention all the other parts on my body, neck, shoulders. Since it's been raining, my shoulders are really swollen and my neck in the back to the point of I can literally see the knots when I look in the mirror and look at my back. I can physically see the knots. And then the knots have points on them, bruise marks, like, I've been beaten in the back or something like that. And the right side is always worse than the left. What I do usually when I come home is I go ahead and put an ice pack and wear it as soon as I get home on the right side, because you can visibly see if I stand in front of you that the right shoulder is larger than the left from swelling and inflammation.
Okay, so off the top of my head, I definitely recommend you get with me and get a consultation so we can go over everything, especially your medications and all the symptoms that you're going through. Acupuncture may be great, however, we use the same pressure points using light therapy, and I think that it would be very beneficial for you. So what's what I'm going to offer you before I even tell you what I think you need, herbal supplement-wise. Instead of giving you the herbal supplement morning boost today, which I think it would be cool for you, but waking up with energy and still being in pain is not going to be the best look for you. I'm sure you want to get relief from this pain first. So what I'm going to do is give you a 50% off coupon for light therapy. That way you can experience it and see how much relief you can get for it from light therapy. Now the herbal supplements that you're going to need, like I was saying, I would just off the top of my head recommend that you get the 3-in-1 oxygen water, because it sounds like you might be getting dehydrated.
Yeah, she don't drink no water.
And that's definitely going to be
water, but not as much as you think I should drink, Joshua. Oh, the other problem is I don't have a gallbladder, and so I know that my liver stays clogged also, so that leads to a lot of bloating, and
Are you on
I
blood pressure
chronically
meds?
I just got on blood pressure medication because I was trying to manage it with my diet and exercising, which I couldn't exercise for a year and a half because I was in physical therapy from the car accident.
Okay.
And, and exercise has always been difficult because of the amount of pain that I'm in.
Okay. So this is what I want to do, because we're definitely down to the last 4 minutes of the show. But you are the winner of the herbal supplement. So like I said, if you want to,
yay!
Tammy?
Yes, Tammy.
Yeah, okay, Tammy. So if you want to, I'm going to get your information from Josh, because he has your contact information, and we're going to send you this coupon for the 50% off the light therapy, and I want you to use it. And you're going to need some herbal supplements in the consultation, but however, the light therapy will be very beneficial for you, and you can show improve. And maybe call in next week and tell us about it after you get to use it. But you're going to need some supplements, and you're going to need to address and take a look at the drugs that you're taking and using for your problem to see if it's actually causing you to any benefit or causing you any harm. And if you just go to webmd.com, that's one website, you can check your medication and click on the side effects button and see what comes along with taking this medication, especially the blood pressure medication. So I definitely want to talk to you in depth about the drugs you're using and the problems that you're having and how we can address them naturally. But I know without a doubt in my mind that we can help you naturally. We're using light therapy and herbs, and possibly using the Quantumite as well. So just be looking for a call from me very soon after the show, and we're going to get your information and see can we get you some relief. Okay, Queen?
All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, one thing I'll say quick about Tammy, she is a very hyper intelligent person. I'm blessed to know people that are way smarter than me, and it troubles me when people are hyper intelligent but they can't use their gifts because their body is not in condition to go places.
Right.
So I look forward, Tammy, to Atasi not only making you feel better physically, but helping your well-being mentally. I think this is going to be a very good look for you, and I can't wait for you to run your mouth. But I'm going to put you a time limit, because this woman can talk for an hour and a half straight.
Well, you have that gift that we all have.
I told you I need to be on that radio show with you when you told me you were going to be on this show, remember?
We thought about it. We discussed it. And that's all we did.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about it.
We'll definitely have you on.
Keep your head up, and we're going to get in touch with you real soon, sometime today. Matter of fact, in the next probably 15, 20 minutes. Just be ready to answer your monkey phone.
Sounds great, Josh.
All right. We'll talk to you. We appreciate
you. Okay, Tammy. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
Thank you, guys.
All
okay.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, so that was a very interesting winner.
Helping people, goddamn.
Helping people. See, we had to change it up today so that people can get what they really need. I'd rather not give her morning boost.
You did right.
Yeah.
See, that's the brilliance of how you operate. So y'all don't notice about Atasi, and I've been knowing him for a little bit. What, about 14 days now? But his ability to switch, and instead of giving you something that you think you want, he will find out and locate exactly what you need. And that's what a lot of people, I'm not going to call any kind of professions, don't do.
Right.
They are guessing and trying to, well, this is what you should get. No. He'll find out what you need because he is about helping people.
Indeed,
and I wouldn't be doing this show with him if he wasn't about helping folk. And I'm telling you, every single person I've witnessed, who I've seen him come in contact with, he's helped them. And some people just feel better after talking to him. I'm not going to tell you. Atasi said, Atasi told me. Well, Atasi was like, well, that's not what Atasi said. Well, I was Atasi. I said, you don't even speak English. But Atasi told me, Atasi. I was like, you need to quit all that. But he is a good dude. So if he said he's going to help you, he's going to help you.
Indeed. So this is another episode of Wellness Wednesdays. We're going to start it up again next Wednesday, and we're going to have some more giveaways, some more call-in testimonies, and another Master Light Therapist will be joining us as well.
Yeah.
So I'm Atasi L, Master Light Therapist, and
my name is Joshua Dynamite Soul Brother numero 2 Peltier. Make sure you go to the Light.Live website, download the app, listen to all our past shows, and feel free to always call in.
That's right. Please call in. It's an interactive show.
Yeah, we need you to help us to be better so you can be better at the same time.
All right. Peace, love, light, and quantum light, family.
Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light, and quantum light. Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light, and quantum light.
It's a new season of inspiration and empowerment. The Light.Live.